Hi there, Virgo. Welcome back. Let's get into this. See what is going on in your energy, Virgo. Virgo, you might be feeling like you need to protect yourself. Okay? Yeah. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Virgo. Well, because we have the Justice in reverse. So you might have a Libra around you who's been treating you in a certain kind of way, making you feel like everything is one-sided or maybe being unfair. Okay? I want you to know that you have a Libra around you, and this person is definitely watching you, studying you. Ooh, this fell out. I guess it's meant to be. Studying you, following you, watching you. This also came out. And then we got these as well. So, let's go ahead and get started in this. So, there is some kind of conflict between you and this person. Or at least this person toward you, Virgo. That's what I'm getting. Now, for one of you, I will tell you this. You were married to this person, and this person did not put a whole lot of effort into things. I'm hearing like you would ask them to make a pot of beans or make something really simple like rice, and they wouldn't do it. They just wouldn't put in any kind of effort. And if they did a really crappy job, and they did it on purpose. This person is very non committal, okay? If they wanted to be alone, why didn't they just go and be alone, right? Why did they drag you on and waste your time? Hmm? Yeah, that's the question. That's the question I have too. I don't know why people do these kind of things, but they do. And that's all I know is that people do this and it doesn't make any sense. Why even do this? Why waste somebody's time? Whew, makes me angry. So I'm hearing that this person broke every rule in the book, okay? So if you were married to this person, together with this person, they literally broke every rule in the book. Now, I do see here that something very shocking, very surprising happened here. Look at that. Something very surprising happened here. I'm hearing that you had a plan. You were ready to get up and do something for yourself. And this person came in and really messed it up. Messed it up. That's what I'm hearing. They knew that you had something that you really wanted to do, and they deliberately messed it up. Not sure how. We're going to figure it out. But it's like you had a wish, and they're like, no, you cannot have this wish. Okay? At least that's what I'm getting from this. And the thing is you know that they did it on purpose. You know that. I'm hearing that you got some news about something here. This could be recently. You got some news. I'm hearing that there is some kind of communication, something that you manifested, something that you wanted to happen. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So this is something you definitely wanted this. Hmm. And then, and then it seems like you heard about it, you got this, you manifested this, and then you got irritated. You got irritated because it wasn't exactly what you wanted to hear, right? Something happened and it wasn't exactly what you wanted. It was actually shocking. Something was shocking. Something was a huge surprise. Don't get me wrong, I'm hearing you celebrate it anyways, okay? You celebrated anyways because it was a win and it was a loss, but not really a loss. It was more of something that irritated you. So you'd celebrate it anyways because there was a victory. That's what I'm hearing. There was a victory here. So it's giving me this energy of a bittersweet victory. Yeah. Yeah. Bittersweet victory. And that might be for one of you. So do take what resonates with you, leave the rest for somebody else because this is a general reading. Okay. Now, Virgo, I'm hearing something really upset at you. Oops, sorry, I hit the thing. And I did it again. Something really upset at you here. Okay? I'm hearing that this person caused you to lose out on something. And it was an opportunity, and it was a good opportunity. It was something that was perfect for you. And this person completely messed it up. Either they didn't give you the message, or they said something to ruin it. And that's for one of you. Mm. It's like every time you got around this person, I'm hearing they would do something to make things fall apart. And they did it on purpose. And I'm hearing that it's like every time you turned around, nothing ever went your way. Nothing. Nothing ever went your way, and it was because of this person. And now that you're done, and now that you're fed up, and now that you're disgusted with this person, now this person is not over you. Now they want to come back around. Now they want to, like, what, make it up to you? Now? You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that this person made you feel like you were drowning. That's what is coming out. Like you were drowning in debt. Just drowning left and right. It was a never ending story with this person. I'm getting angry, and it's not even me. You know what I'm saying? This is not even me. I'm not even the one that went through this. You're the one that went through this. And I'm getting agitated and I'm getting angry because I know and I could see here that this person did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. And they thought it was funny. They thought it was cute because they were being selfish and they wanted everything their own way. And that's what is coming out. They thought that they were going to win. You know what I mean? This person was very manipulative. I hope you know that. Very, very manipulative. But they hid it so well. They came off as being a very sweet person. And they're not sweet at all. Okay? For one of you, this person might have been texting you and just like kept texting you. And they did it. They did it on purpose because they know that it was going to agitate you. If they just like had your phone buzzing and buzzing and buzzing. It was like either they were going to have you come back to them or they were just going to annoy the hell out of you. At least that's what I'm getting. This person is a manipulator. Just so you know, they're actually addicted to manipulation and they think it's funny. Ooh. I'm hearing that you're just right now getting out of this I want to say depressive. You went through a very deep depression and you're just now getting out of this and moving out of this energy and moving into the light. And you're finally looking at your choices and you're finally clearing the smoke that this person has created around you. And that's what I'm hearing. I think this person caused a lot of confusion for you, a lot of frustration for you, and they did it on purpose. And that's what's sad about it. Oh man, a lot of illusions, huh? And you're finally, it's like, and for one of you, I'm hearing you were with this person for years. And finally you break free and look, what are they doing? Let me see. I'm going to find out. Tell me more, Spirit. This person wants revenge. They're angry. They want revenge. But ooh, if you talk to this person, oh no, they're trying to avoid conflict. No, they're not. No, they're not, Virgo. They're not trying to avoid conflict at all. This person is creating the conflict and then acting as though they're trying to avoid the conflict. Why? Because they want to make you look like the bad guy. That's what it is, Virgo. They just want to make you look like the bad guy. Left and right. Make it look like it's your fault. Because they cannot take accountability for their actions. I'm hearing that this person is trying to cause you to have a burnout. That's what I'm getting. A burnout. Like working, 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 running on that treadmill, trying to get something done, trying to get something done. Or a hamster wheel, really, not a treadmill, but you know what I mean. A hamster wheel, right? Like they want you to keep running on that hamster wheel and just burn yourself out. Now, for one of you, this person could have been violent toward you. Yeah. And you got a divorce from this person, and this is for one of you. You got a divorce from this person, and they were very violent, and it was a terrible, terrible divorce. It was like an insult after an insult, a slap in the face, not literally, but in court, like it was a slap in the face constantly. The things that this person said, the things that possibly their lawyer did or said, you know. And now this person wants some kind of revenge. Mhm. Now they want revenge. Why? Because they blew up your phone and you didn't respond. Maybe before in the past you responded. Maybe in the past they were able to lure you back in, you know? But it didn't work this time. And that's what's pissing them off. It didn't work this time. And that's why this person wants revenge. Now they want revenge. Ooh, you actually took this person to court. So for one of you, this person's going to jail because you went to court. You what? You pressed charges against them? For one of you, you did. You pressed charges. And that person walked in and acted all stone face. You know what I'm saying? No expression. Ooh, but let me tell you, inside of themselves, they were mad. Let me tell you. They were angry. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to handle the situation. They didn't know how to manipulate the situation. And I think manipulate is the key word here. They didn't know how to manipulate the situation because the judge is going to see right through them. You know what I mean? The judge is going to see right through them. This person did not plan on you doing that. I want you to know that. They did not see it coming. It really caught them off guard. And that's for one of you who went and got a restraining order? Possibly? Is it a restraining order, Spirit? You definitely pressed charges, that's for sure, because I see this person going to jail. I take that as a yes. It's a 7 of Cups. Let me verify and make sure that's a yes. Let me get my book out. Well, Virgo, it indicates not a direct yes, but it actually means to proceed with caution. Okay? So if you're in this process right now, this is meaning proceed with caution. Be very cautious with what you're doing because I think you're dealing with somebody who is off of their rocker. Okay? Completely off of their rocker. And they're like holding in all that, I want to say like all that anger. They're holding in all those emotions. I mean, yeah, when you're not looking, when the courts are not looking, when the judge is not looking, this person cannot handle their emotions. But man, in court, ooh, they're there with the stone face, right? They're just like nothing, like nothing is sinking into their head. Nothing is happening. They're just standing there like a statue. Okay. Well, this person did not plan this out correctly, and now they're finding out that they actually need your help. Okay? They're actually finding out that they cannot pay the bills by themselves. Whew. They should have thought of that sooner, huh? They should have thought of that before they did all this. They should have thought of that before they started playing games. They should have thought of that before they started messing you up. And they did it on purpose because they get jealous. And you know what? And I feel for one of you, you were married to this person. For another one of you, this could be like a roommate. This could be a friend, a family member that you've had problems with in the past. Okay? Yeah. This could be anybody that you've been dealing with. But for one of you, you definitely were married to this person. Okay? And you definitely got a divorce. And it was because of how this person was. Very controlling energy. Mm-hmm. Very bad. Very bad energy. Ooh. So what I'm hearing is that this person, they always, and this is for verification, they always showed themselves to the public to be this great, nice person, but indoors, when y'all were alone, there was another side. You were dealing with a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde energy. Yeah, a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde energy. So as soon as that door closed, I'm hearing this person changed. And they would do things just to annoy you. They would do things just to make you mad. They would do things just to like be spiteful, just to get a rise out of you. And they did it on purpose. They did. Because that's the kind of person that they are. Very childish. They can't handle their emotions. They can't handle losing. And you know what? I'm going to say losing. You know why? Because that's how this person saw it. You winning meant that they were losing. And it doesn't mean that. And that's one thing that these kind of people, they don't understand. Just because you had an opportunity coming toward you, just because somebody wanted you to have this job or whatever the opportunity was, right? Just because you had that didn't mean that they were losing. It had nothing to do with them. It had nothing to do with them. But for some reason, this person thought that because you were winning, it meant that they must be losing. Make it make sense. Virgo, please. If you could try. If you could try. If you could make this make sense. Oh, come on. Give it to me. Because it doesn't make sense at all. Ooh, something is wrong with this person. Oh gosh, I could just feel your frustration. I do not blame you. Oh, I'm frustrated just doing this reading. You know, just because of the way that they act. It's like, come on, grow up, you know? Act your age, you know? Ooh. This was a huge mistake. This person could be a Libra. This person could be, let's see what else. Could be another Virgo. Uh, or they could just have that in their chart. They don't have to be any of those signs at all, right? Somebody here, I'm just going to say somebody here. Somebody here could have Aries in their chart. Somebody here could have Taurus or Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. Uh, Taurus, Capricorn would be another one. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo. Did I say Leo already? Okay. So, you or they, right, Virgo? Anyways, Virgo, I'm going to get out of this reading. I feel for you. Okay? Uh, but Spirit is saying here to proceed with caution with this person. Okay? You know what? While you're still here, let me go ahead and pull out these cards. Okay. I haven't shuffled these yet, so I'm going to shuffle them. I know Spirit is saying to proceed with caution. That's for one. Let's see what else Spirit has to tell you. Six of Sticks in reverse. What else do you have to tell Virgo before I let them go, Spirit? Tell me more. The Lovers is in reverse. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. Huh. Well, with the Six of Sticks coming out in reverse, Virgo, whatever you do, do not go out looking for validation from other people at this time. Okay? It doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter if it's your family. Do not go out looking for validation from other people. Use your own self-confidence. Okay? Mm. Be resilient. Despite the setbacks that you have faced, be resilient. That's what I'm hearing. Be resilient. Right now is the time for you not to crumble under stress. That's what I'm hearing. Find your own worth inside of yourself, not from others. Yeah, not from other people. Love yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Love yourself. I'm also hearing embrace your own unique talents because that is going to help you build your confidence. Yeah, be resilient. I'm seeing it again. Spirit is repeating itself. Be resilient. Believe in yourself. I think this person, for one of you, I think they really made you question yourself because of the games that they were playing, the manipulation that they were playing. You know, made you question your own reality. You know, that kind of thing. So definitely believe in yourself. I'm getting at this time, Virgo, take your time making big decisions. Right now is not the time to make big decisions. That's what I'm getting. Now that you're single, there might be an internal block inside of yourself or a reluctance to form any kind of connection with another person at this time. Maybe because you were burned so badly by this person, let down so badly by that person. So right now it's like don't make any like really big decisions right now. This is not the time. Right now you need to learn to balance things out in your life, you know, especially financially, because I think this person, for at least one of you, it really does look like this person put you through the ringer, financial ringer. You know, they set you back like 5 steps, you know, like totally threw you back maybe 5 years of work, something like that. Right now is a good time to start being more flexible, maybe going places that you've never been before. Right now is a good time to focus on your resourcefulness. That's another thing I'm getting. And laugh. Laugh as much as you can every chance you get. Watch comedies. Do whatever it takes that makes you feel good laughing. Because laughing releases hormones into your body and will help you stabilize. Because you've been around such a toxic person and your cortisol, I could just imagine what your cortisol level is, okay? I could just imagine. So to combat that, laugh, smile, watch funny movies, talk to people that make you laugh. Talk to people who are very lighthearted. That's what you want to do. Go have fun. That's another thing you want to do. All right, Virgo, this is your message. This is your advice. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and y'all take care. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Y'all, bye bye.